History is filled with turning points, moments that define the destiny of nations and civilizations. On November 16, 1532, in the small highland city of Cajamarca, one such moment occurred. A meeting between two worlds, the mighty Inca Empire and the ambitious Spanish conquistadors, descended into chaos, forever altering the fate of South America. This is the story of the Battle of Cajamarca, an ambush that toppled an empire, sealed the fate of its emperor, and changed the course of history. Join us as we unravel the events, strategies, and legacies of this pivotal clash. The rise and fragility of the Inca Empire. At the dawn of the 16th century, the Inca Empire stood as the most powerful civilization in the Americas. Spanning modern-day Peru, Ecuador, Bolivia, and parts of Chile and Argentina, it was a marvel of engineering and administration. Its capital, Cusco, was known as the navel of the world, connecting an empire through thousands of miles of meticulously maintained roads. Ruled by the Sapa Inca, who was seen as a divine figure, the empire thrived on a highly organized system. Labor was centralized, agriculture was advanced, and the people revered their gods through monumental stone temples that still inspire awe today. The empire appeared invincible, but beneath this facade of strength lay vulnerabilities. The sudden death of Emperor Huayna Capac in the late 1520s, likely from a European-introduced disease, plunged the empire into chaos. A bitter civil war erupted between his sons, Atahualpa and Huáscar, each vying for the throne. This war not only fractured the empire but drained its resources, leaving it divided and weakened. Just as Atahualpa emerged victorious, reuniting the empire under his rule, an even greater threat appeared on the horizon: the Spanish conquistadors, led by Francisco Pizarro. The Inca Empire, at its most vulnerable, was about to face its greatest challenge: Francisco Pizarro's quest for gold and glory. Enter Francisco Pizarro, a Spanish conquistador driven by the promise of gold, glory, and God. By 1532, Pizarro and his force of just 168 men, including cavalry, infantry, and artillery, had ventured deep into Inca territory. Despite their small numbers, the Spaniards wielded superior technology: steel swords, muskets, and horses, unseen in the Americas. When Pizarro learned that Atahualpa and his massive army were camped near the city of Cajamarca, he devised a daring plan. Rather than face the Inca forces on an open battlefield, he decided to use deception and the element of surprise to his advantage. The gathering at Cajamarca. On the morning of November 16, 1532, the Inca Emperor Atahualpa prepared to meet with the Spaniards in the highland city of Cajamarca. Confident in his divine authority and the unmatched power of his empire, he saw no reason to fear the small group of foreigners who had come to meet him. After all, his army of 80,000 warriors camped nearby dwarfed the Spanish force of just 168 men. Atahualpa entered the city in spectacular fashion, carried on a golden litter adorned with feathers and jewels. Thousands of attendants, unarmed and dressed in ceremonial attire, accompanied him. The scene was a display of imperial grandeur, a testament to the wealth and power of the Inca Empire. But lurking in the shadows of the plaza, Francisco Pizarro and his men were ready. Hidden within the surrounding buildings, they had prepared an ambush. Armed with steel swords, muskets, and cannons, the Spaniards waited for the perfect moment to strike. To Atahualpa, the Spaniards appeared harmless. Their numbers were too small to pose a real threat, and their strange weapons and horses seemed little more than curiosities. The emperor's confidence, however, would soon prove to be his undoing. The ambush unleashed. As the meeting commenced, a Spanish friar named Vicente de Valverde approached Atahualpa, presenting a Bible and demanding that he submit to the authority of the Spanish crown and the Christian God. Atahualpa, unimpressed, reportedly threw the Bible to the ground, a symbolic act that Pizarro used as a pretext for violence. At Pizarro's signal, the Spanish forces unleashed their attack. Cannons roared, muskets fired, and cavalry charged into the dense crowds of unarmed Inca attendants. The chaos was overwhelming. The plaza, once a place of ceremony, turned into a slaughterhouse. In the heart of the chaos, Francisco Pizarro's focus was clear: capture Atahualpa alive. The Inca emperor, carried high on a golden litter by his attendants, was both a symbol of divine authority and the ultimate target of the Spanish ambush. Despite the overwhelming numbers of his attendants, Atahualpa's forces were caught completely off guard. The Inca army, unarmed and unprepared for the Spaniards' steel weapons, cannons, and horses, could only watch in horror as the plaza descended into a bloodbath. As the Spaniards advanced, Pizarro himself fought his way toward the emperor. Protected by his bodyguards, Atahualpa's bearers held firm until the Spanish cavalry, using sheer force, broke through the ranks, the enduring legacy of Cajamarca. The Battle of Cajamarca was more than just a clash of arms. It was a moment that reshaped the cultural and political landscape of South America. With the capture and eventual execution of Atahualpa, the Inca Empire, once a thriving civilization of immense complexity, began its descent into Spanish colonial rule. But while the empire fell, its spirit endured. Today, traces of Inca ingenuity and resilience are visible across the Andes. The iconic Quechua language, a direct legacy of the Inca, is still spoken by millions. Their agricultural techniques, such as terrace farming, continue to sustain local communities. Festivals like Inti Raymi, celebrating the sun god, keep alive the traditions of a proud and ancient culture. Cajamarca itself remains a poignant reminder of the collision between two worlds. The city, with its blend of colonial and indigenous influences, is a living testament to the resilience of Andean culture. Despite the tragedy of conquest, the descendants of the Inca have preserved their identity, adapting and thriving in a rapidly changing world. The battle may have marked the fall of an empire, but it could not erase the spirit of its people. It is this enduring legacy that continues to inspire and connect us to the lessons of history. The Battle of Cajamarca was more than an ambush. It was the collision of two vastly different worlds. It marked the beginning of the end for the Inca Empire and the dawn of a new, tumultuous chapter in South American history. Today, the echoes of that fateful day can still be felt in the traditions, languages, and resilience of Andean cultures. While history remembers Cajamarca as a tragedy of conquest, it is also a testament to the enduring spirit of the people it sought to subjugate. Thank you for watching. If you found this deep dive into history engaging, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Let us know in the comments what other historical events you'd like us to explore. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the past to understand the present.